Whether you call it a sub, a grinder, a hoagie, a hero, a torpedo, or in our case, a SPUCKIE, you're gonna love it. A SPUCKIE. In parts of this country, being the United States, a SPUCKIE is like an Italian cold cut sandwich made on a loaf of bread called a SPUCKIadella.
Wait, I don't know if the bread is called a SPUCKIadella.
No, it is.
I think the whole sandwich is
The name
SPUCKIe
SPUCKIE comes from the bread people used to make this sandwich. SPUCKIadella is the name of a popular Italian roll, and the original name for the sandwich because it made is from Italian bread. Okay, there's a question. We don't know if the bread is called the SPUCKIadella, if the sandwich, when it's finished, is a SPUCKIadella. All we know is it's good.
You know who can tell us?
Who can tell us, Max?
Some of our fans in Boston, which is where this
Yeah, I
inspiration
didn't get
came
to that.
from.
Yes. Hey, Boston. Not Boston. What?
Boston.
Boston. Go down to the yard and have a SPUCKIE.
Hey, Mike, you going to Fenway? Hey, you!
He makes me laugh. I forgot. Welcome to our kitchen. We're inside. If you saw the beef stew that we did in an Instant Pot, you know that we are plagued by flies. I don't know what the deal is. The weather's hot in San Diego. They're all over the place. We love to shoot outside. We said we're not shooting outside today. We're shooting inside. And this is my inside kitchen that some of you have never seen before. Have a look around.
The no longer red kitchen.
Used to be red. We called it the red kitchen. All this white marble, granite, whatever it is. What is that? Quartz. Ivory, I don't know. It's not ivory. No elephants were harmed in the making of those kitchen walls. But we like it outside, but we've come inside. And I think we're proving to ourselves that we can do this more often. And we probably should have done this earlier because we have to prep in time for winter, because we may have inclement weather here in San Diego, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we'd love you to do that now. Support us by hitting the subscribe button and then the notification bell so you don't have to wonder when we've posted new content. We come to you. And by the way, if you're a subscriber to the channel and you go to shopsdcg.com, you can be one of the people that wins a 7-inch Sam the Cooking Guy Nakiri knife, my favorite knife, because we're giving one away every video until the end of the year.
Should we change it up and do it right now?
We'll do it right now. Okay, Max, tell us who wins the Nakiri today. And today's winner is Robin Maynard.
Yeah!
Yay! Okay, but enough of that. Here's how this is gonna go. We're gonna make a little light dressing. And once we've got that, we build it and we eat. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Great bread. Wait, now I know somebody from Boston's gonna go, that's not a SPUCKIE. Is that how they talk? I sound like Kennedy.
Now you sound like an Australian.
That's not, oh yeah.
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday, sorry. That was the HSP. Oh, it smells so good. It came from an actual Italian restaurant because there's the proof. Felipe's here in downtown San Diego. And if it's not exactly what a SPUCKIE comes on, you f***a. No, I can't do a Boston accent. Yad. Isn't a Boston accent almost an Aussie accent? No. If it's not right, let us know in the comments, but don't bust our balls too bad. But if you have to, bust Max's balls because he's the one that picked this up. Okay, dressing, build, slice, eat. All right, we're gonna make this in a little squeeze bottle so we can squeeze it on our sandwich. We're gonna begin with a little good extra virgin olive oil. We're doing this because we want flavor. The avocado oil, this is not the time for it. Next, a little hit of red wine vinegar, not too much. I want the acid, but I still want the richness of the olive oil to prevail. And now I'm gonna put in a little pinch of oregano and 1 clove of garlic, like this.
Maybe we should do a video.
Told you, I've done a couple times. Wait, don't put that in. That's probably not good. So at this point, I think I want to taste it. See if I like what's going on here. Oh my, that's gonna be insane. I just basically made a little light salad dressing. You could just go oil, vinegar, call it a day. I like the little garlic and a little oregano is not a bad thing. All right, let's cut this. I was gonna say, let's cut this bad boy, but I'm making a conscious effort not to say it because it's stupid. Because A, it's not a boy, and B, it's not bad. People use it all the time. Let's do this let's get this bad boy. Get the bad boy in the thing. Stop it, people, please. Enough with the bad boy. It's just ridiculous.
Get this bogan.
Come down here, you bogan. Alrighty, we got our SPUCKIE, we think, and a Sam the Cooking Guy, 8-inch bread knife. We make one beautiful cut across the middle, as evenly as we can. Come out the other side. Here we go. Now let's take a look at what we're putting on this. We got 3 different meats here. Right up here, you got your soppressata. Max and Chance's favorite, am I right?
Right.
It's like a mild Italian salami. Here's Sam's favorite, capicola, we call it gabagool at the restaurant. It's a spicy Italian meat. And then here is mortadella, which really is sort of like Italian bologna. I think they all have a great place in this sandwich. So we need some lettuce that I forgot. So let's cut the lettuce. Lettuce, here we go. We're gonna make one big cut, like that. We'll take half of it, and now we'll just shave this, nice and thin.
That's a knife.
Well, that's a knife. That's Australian. And then a cut. We're good. And while I'm here, let's cut the other thing that I forgot, some red onion. We need some thin red onion. We peel. Oh, look how beautiful they are. When you get down to that level of a red onion, it's shiny and gorgeous. Come on, buddy. There you go. There you go. And now I want this thin. Perfect. These guys, I'm just gonna cut in half. Okay, now we're set. So here's what we do. We take the bottom of our SPUCKIE, and now we're doing a nice layer of our crispy, cool lettuce. You want some crunch in here. Now, you get your red onion, and we get a little layer of red onion on top of this. I'm generally not a raw onion guy. I do like my onions, as you know, but not raw.
I love raw on a sandwich.
But in this case, this is gonna help this just get incredible. Remember our dressing? Here we come. Remember the garlic pieces that are clogging this guy? Come on, you. You know, Subway, I remember first couple times I went to Subway 100 years ago, and they'd ask if you want oil on the sandwich, and I thought, wow, that's a weird effing thing. It's not a weird effing thing, it's a great effing thing. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with some mortadella. And I like kind of posting it up like this. So just a nice even spread all the way across. You want this to be a decent amount. Your goal here is to make sure that there is some of this in every single bite. So we're gonna use a bunch, but listen, that's the way to have this kind of sandwich. And I think we fit one more nicely down here. Beautiful. All right, now let's come in with Max and Chance's favorite, the soppressata. And these are nice big pieces. So we can do a little bit of this. This is deli sandwich making 101. And I hope I'm making the Bostonian SPUCKIE fans proud. Much like we made the Aussie HSP fans proud, we hope.
Sure.
I feel like one more needs to go right in here. We're not finished yet. Now we've got this beautiful capicola. The little bit of spice that this adds is tremendous all the way along. Coming down to the wire here with this. A couple more. This might be an under 15-minute proposition.
It's funny, I was just thinking about that.
But it is absolutely not.
Oh, it's not under 15 bucks?
Well,
Pretty close.
okay, cheese. I'm just gonna slide this sideways for a second. I'm gonna use my 10.5-inch knife to make a little spot. And now I'm gonna grab our cheese, which is fresh mozzarella. Fresh mozzarella. Now, Max, I can rip it, I can cut it. Do you have a pref?
I think cut.
You tell me. It's all you, baby.
Cut it.
Beautiful. You know, it's so quiet in here when I'm not talking. It's very odd. One more just in case. Now we take this, we bring this kid back. One thing I meant to do on top of the lettuce that I didn't, I want a little salt and pepper. So we're just gonna do it right here. Not too much. And now the cheese. And last but not least, goes right here. You do a tiny bit more of our oil. You wanna make sure that you get a good bite. And the lid goes on like that, like that. Oh, snap. How beautiful is that? Chook, chook, chook. Chook, chook, chook. Well, boys, what do we do? I hate to have to squish it down a bit, but you know, wow, this knife is so big. That's what he said. And boom. Look at this kid, look at. All right, the only thing left to do is get a great bite. Ah, squish it, squish it, squish it real good. Let's go. Well, before I do, the key when you lay this out is to make sure you get some of everything in every bite. And I believe we've done that. But to set myself up for success, I'm just gonna add a little drizz right here of our little oil. Now I can bite. I'm not from Boston. I've never had one of these there, but this is SPUCKIE-licious. Oh my God.
Spuckin'-licious.
SPUCKIE-licious.
Spuckin' delicious.
It is SPUCKIE delicious. I'm not kidding. You get everything in this. Everything. The cool crunch of the lettuce is really important. Could you have put tomatoes in this? Chance. You would have fucked it up. That's for you, Max. Oh gosh. Okay, thanks for hanging out with us. And don't forget, the Sam the Cooking Guy 5-inch Santoku is now available for purchase.